Thanks for watching. Today we're talking about No Fluff Wholesaling Program. I'm here with Solomon.
What's up, guys?
I'm Brendan. I want to interview Solomon. I worked with Solomon. Solomon took one of the programs, and this is just kind of about him and some of his past successes. We met 2 years ago-ish.
Yeah. From a bandit sign, saw his sign on the road, called it. Now 2 years later.
Yeah, here we are.
Friends.
Which is awesome. So Solomon, before you met me and worked with me, what did you know about real estate?
So I had taken some courses in the past, and they weren't super helpful, and it was so long ago. So when I was getting back into real estate, my knowledge was almost nothing. So I was getting into it for the first time. So I would say I did have some prior knowledge about how to find deals, but nothing to the point where I actually knew what I was doing going forward.
What are some of the deals and some of the successes you've had and some of the cool things you've done in the past year with real estate?
Mm-hmm. So in this past year, actually, it was a huge learning year for me. I did a flip project. I've learned how to do creative financing where we buy properties, leaving the mortgage that's already in place with the seller. So it saves you from having to get your own mortgage or raise capital. So I've learned how to do deals like that. Also learned how to do a multifamily dwelling as well, which was
multifamilies. That's huge.
Yeah, that's huge. I mean, that alone was just like dealing with different kind of people and different kinds of investors and running numbers differently. But it was a great learning experience. So just those alone in the first year and the last year.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, so out of the program that you took with me, what do you think was one of the biggest thing that stood out to you?
So the thing that stood out to me the most, or the biggest help?
Sure.
Biggest help was probably the hands-on help I got from Brendan. I mean, when I took his course, like a lot of these other courses you can take, is you take these courses and once you pay the money, they vanish. But Brendan was there the whole way, and he actually held my hand and really helped me with the paperwork. That was something that was a big confusion for me. Was like, how do I put all stuff together? Where do I do this? How do I get the paperwork? Where do I fill this out? And Brendan, guided me along the way and had questions the entire time.
And I didn't ghost you.
He didn't ghost me. Yeah,
Since you took the program and worked with me, how many deals did it take to pay off what you invested into the program?
Yeah, the first one by far.
First deal.
First
deal by far.
And it paid off like twofold.
Here's a question. How long did you do your first deal since you took the program? Roughly. It was 2 years ago, but how long was that? 1 month? 3 months?
Oh, so after
you took the program,
yeah.
When did you get that first deal?
That's funny thing is I took his course, and it was the first batch of bandit signs was our first
batch.
First batch. So I'd say maybe two weeks.
We closed it in 2 weeks. I'm gonna say we had check in hand at like 2 months.
Yeah, not even, I would say.
Okay.
Actually, yeah, 2 months.
Okay, if there's somebody who's watching who's thinking about taking the No Fluff wholesaling.ca, No Fluff Wholesaling program at nofluffwholesaling.ca, what would you tell that person? It's a big investment, it's a big leap. What would you tell that person?
So I would say if you're going to be successful in anything, you need to invest in yourself, and part of it is investing into something that can help you. And especially if you take something and you can pay it off within your first month, and then now you pay it off, and now you have that skill set going forward for the rest of your life, that's invaluable. So I would say it's always worth it to invest in yourself.
Cool, and I want to add to that too, even if No Fluff Wholesaling is not the program for you, if you're trying to get into real estate and you're trying to do cool stuff, you're trying to change your life, invest in some kind of education. It hurts, it's a big ticket, but that is always the knowledge you need to push you up into the next step. That's it, man. We're in Edmonton. Solomon's crushing in Edmonton. You heard some of the stuff he's doing. He is good at finding off-market discounted stuff. I'm going to put his phone number right here.
Boom. Right here.
Right here. And give him a shout. Jump on his buyer's list. Talk to him. He's good at finding stuff. And yeah, nofluffwholesaling.ca. Thanks for watching the video. Thanks for coming out, Solomon.
Thanks, guys.